Alright guys, so a lot of people have been asking me about the Instagram Live I did last week. So I'm going to give you a 5-minute recap of what we went over. The video was like an hour, but I think I can hit the key points pretty quickly here. So if you wanted to get into real estate and you want to make money, but you don't want to be a flipper or a wholesaler, I'm going to give you some key points that you need to look at whenever you start buying property. Number one, as a buyer, always have an agent. You as the buyer don't even pay for the agent. The seller pays for their agent and for the buyer's agent. If you want somebody representing you that's a professional in the industry. The reason why you need that is for the next few points I'm going to give. You want to be in an area where the market is going up. So that's either where the area is revitalizing or an area where people are steadily moving into that market. And you're going to need an agent to be able to pull comparable sales for you, tell you how home prices have been trending over the last few years in that area. If you want to buy in an area that the value is not going up, I don't care how nice the house is, it's not going to be an asset. It's just going to be a nice place for you to live. You won't be building wealth. Not really anything wrong with that, but I mean, that doesn't follow the model that I'm trying to teach you here. So a couple of the things that you always want to keep in consideration is your exit strategy, because you never know what's going to happen in life. So you need to know, number one, that you can rent that property out if you have to move. So your agent needs to also pull rental comps in that market. And you want to make sure that your mortgage payment is at least $300 to $400 less than what you can rent that property for. Number two, you want to make sure the criteria for the house is at least a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Those are the ones that sell the easiest when it's time to get out. You can go up, you can do more bedrooms, more bathrooms, but when you do a 2-2 or a 2-1 or a 3-1, oftentimes those properties are a lot harder to sell. Another thing you want to make sure you do is stay off of really busy streets. Those houses are hard to sell, and sometimes cities will expand streets, but not only that, the traffic is high, so when you try to sell, a lot of people will be discouraged from buying your property, because if they have little kids, they're not going to want to be on a busy street. So try to be in the neighborhood. Of course, look at corner lots. You can also look at cul-de-sacs. Those are some of the hottest in-demand properties. But you just want to make sure that you keep all of those key factors in mind. Now, another way you can build wealth through home ownership is if you're buying by this criteria, you will gain equity. And in Texas and in many other states, you can borrow up to 85% of the home value in a home equity loan. You can take that home equity loan and you can use that to start a business. You can take it to invest in something that's going to give you a greater rate of return, a higher interest rate than what it costs you for the money. So if you got an equity loan and the interest rate is 5%, but you can go put your money in something and get a 10% rate of return, that's something you should consider. So yeah, and lastly and most importantly, if you are renting right now, this is just my opinion, my personal opinion, I would use your first time home buyer's incentive that you can get when you go buy a house and use it to buy a rental property first. Here's why. When you own a home, you're responsible for everything that goes wrong. So on top of your mortgage payments, your interest, your taxes, on top of your yard work, if anything goes wrong with the home, that's on you. That's all taken away from your income. When you rent, you have fixed costs every month. If anything goes wrong, a pipe bursts, an outlet goes out, you're just calling the landlord. The landlord's fixing that, right? So why not take all the benefits of home ownership and diminish the risk of home ownership? So you own the home, you've got something that's bringing extra income in for you. You're still getting appreciation. You're still being able to write off taxes and interest and everything. You're getting all the benefits of home ownership without the headache. If anything goes wrong with that home, it's okay, because the repair costs are coming out of the profits from the rent every month. So that's just my opinion. It's not for everybody. Some people want to own a home because that's just what you want to do. It's an opinion, just my opinion. For me, it works better. I owned a home when I was 22, and I had all the issues. I had a lot of expenses, and so for me, it doesn't make sense now. I would prefer to tell anybody, start off renting, buy rental property, and who knows, you get 3 or 4 rental properties. The cash flow from that can pay the mortgage on the home that you buy for yourself. So that's pretty much a summary of what we talked about. Do me a favor, click the link in my bio. I started a YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting more videos, more in-depth, longer videos. I'm also going to be posting more on my Instagram, TV. So just make sure that you track and you follow me, and I'm going to give you more great content. Thanks for tuning in.